Today is January 25th, 2014, and I am sitting here with Wajhat Khan Lodi, Wajhatullah Khan Lodi in Fremont, California, and I am recording the historical facts of the partition of India and Pakistan when the British left India, which was the year of 1947, and these because he witnessed those events. So this is going to be a part of our history of Pakistan, the formation of Pakistan, the partition of India, and this will be a part of the series which is being carried out all over the world as part of the partition series. So I'm going to ask the questions pertaining to that period and that time. Can you please tell me your complete name? What is your name, sir?
My name is Wajahatullah Khan.
And your father's name?
Inshallah Khan.
Okay. And can you tell us a little about your father and some historical background about your family?
Well, we belong to a place called Nakur in the district of Saharanpur. That was the westernmost district of the United Provinces as they were known at that time.
Okay.
And in short, they were called, it was known as UP, United Provinces, UP.
Okay.
Nakur was situated at a distance of 16 miles from the district headquarters of Saharanpur. It was connected by a Kacha road.
What is a Kacha road?
A Kacha road is, it has no hard surface.
Okay.
And it used to get boggy during rains, and sometimes a bus starting from Saharanpur would take the entire day to arrive at Nakur, because during rains it used to bog down every 100 yards.
Okay.
And it used to take almost half an hour to...
Okay. Can you tell a little bit about your father?
Of
your father?
My father, as his name was Inshallah Khan, and his father's name was Noor Muhammad Khan. And we belong to a family known as Lodi family. The center of the family residences was at Nakur. And there was a big Haveli, in fact it was a fort, but it was known as Haveli of Khanan. It was known as Haveli of Khanan. It had a boundary wall. At each corner there was a minaret and a checkpost situated on top. And all the houses were located within that boundary of Haveli of Khanan. And the family was a very highly respected one. When the senior Khans of the Haveli used to go to Bazaar, the shopkeepers would stand up and offer them service.
Okay.
But at that time, they were not wealthy people. Their incomes were not so much as to call them amirs. They were all a gharib family. There was no electricity. Every house had a hand pump, and the quality of water was absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. During winters, you could just bathe in it, because its temperature would be high. And in summer, it used to give cold water. And it was a great fun to have baths during winter as well as
Okay.
summers.
When were you born?
I was born in the province of Gujarat, India, on 19th of September 1925. There was a state known as Radhanpur. It was a class 1 state, and the Nawab's name was Nawab Jalaluddin Khan. He was a very impressive and very learned Nawab. And my Nana, Muhammad Hassan Khan Sahab, was the state engineer appointed by the Nawab.
Engineer. When you say an engineer, in that time, was it like a university degreed engineer?
No, no, no. It was a very strange situation. There was a town by the name of Gango. It's a very well-known town, Gango Sharif. There, an old gentleman used to live, and he ran an engineering school. And people used to go there to learn engineering, basic engineering. This reinforced concrete was not there. And the modern calculations, they were not there, but they were taught by mouth the basic principles of construction.
Okay.
And I must say that they were good engineers.
Okay. And then, what was your father's education?
My father was also a self-made engineer. He was a matriculate basically, but he excelled in drawing as well as mathematics.
Matriculate for the modern world,
Yes.
in the Western world, what does that mean? Equivalent to what?
For the modern world, I don't think there can be any equivalent, because he excelled at English. He had a beautiful handwriting. He excelled at drawing.
But you use the word matriculate.
Yes.
What does that mean?
That means 10th class.
10th. So 10 years of study, formal study.
Yes.
Okay. And then he was good in maths and drawing.
And drawing. So the result was that after qualifying, after passing his matriculation, he was appointed a drawing teacher in the same school.
Okay.
Which he did for about a year.
Okay.
Then he got a job in a bank. I don't know what bank that was. And there too he excelled at his job of accounting and this, that and the other. Having served about a year there, he got a job in the railways.
Okay.
A job in the railways was the most prized job
Okay.
in the civil life of India.
Okay.
And he served in the Indian Railway for about up to 1927.
Okay.
He passed his matriculation in 1920.
Okay.
So after 6-7 years he got this job. He served in the railways up to 1927. Then the other members of the family were also engineers. Not qualified engineers, but they were engineers just by experience.
Okay.
And education by mouth.
Okay.
So one of our elders was Mr. Rashid Ahmed Khan.
Okay.
He was employed in district Nainital.
Okay.
He called my father there, and he got a job on daily wages
Okay.
as a tracer or draftsman. But his British bosses were so impressed by his job that he was appointed directly as head draftsman.
Okay.
So he served in that department, and he got a regular job then. From 1928 to 1947.
Okay.
In district Nainital, he served from 1928 to 1936.
Okay.
When he was transferred to the city of Bareilly.
Okay.
And there was a dispute between two British executive engineers of two different divisions.
Okay.
Each one of them wanted my father to be in charge of the drawing office.
Okay.
But then there was Mr. Russell who succeeded, and he got my father in his office.
Okay.
He served there up to 1940, 4 years, and then he was transferred to Lucknow. My mother had a problem with her kidneys. In that